We returned to North America for the final 2 rounds of the Sunday Cup, and we head to the midget layout. I'm going to say it before you can, at Watkins Glen. The penultimate round at Watkins Glen, we would have done Laguna Seca, but we already did that in the qualifiers, and it wasn't significant enough to do it again. So,
And also, the midget layout's the best layout.
I mean, theoretically, we could have just... If we couldn't get Montreal and we kept this on the next week after this, we would have probably done Laguna Seca again anyway and made this the championship finale, but I don't know. I kind of want to use the new track, you know? It had been a while since we got a new one to, I guess, join the regimen, so to speak.
Yeah, but man, it's essentially my home track. Waiting for us to get Indianapolis back.
I'm not sure if... I haven't really figured out if Montreal or Watkins Glen is closer to me where I live. But I suppose I'd probably have to count Watkins Glen because I don't have a fucking passport. Not real life, anyway.
There's a greater than 0% chance that Blue Moon might be closest to you.
No, because Trail Mountain's closer to me than that, so...
Oh, so Trail Mountains, yeah. I forgot about that place. I don't know why.
Me either.
Anyways, let's go racing. That's a midget layout.
And we are away from Watkins Glen. Our points leader is the POV driver in this race. Gas. Ow. It's been that Pizza Hut. Oh, they're 3 wide. Way late on the zoom in there, camera guy. Everything already happened. 2x2 heading up the S's, well, for the most part. Some slow pokes back there on front wheel drive, not so much, but Rio looks a little unstable there. I don't think this old Chevelle's designed to be doing 140 on terrain like that. They're 3 wide. Oh man. The 2 oldest people and the youngest driver are 3 wide through the chicane.
2 of the oldest cars as well.
And then one of the newest ones.
You want the best? Apparently we got them 3 abreast.
Actually, I'm blind. That was Stephanie that was 3 wide. Not Liza. Liza was right there with her, but no. That is an aggressive lane change there, Rio. Oh. He's not making any friends either. He's not any friendlier than you've been.
Oh dear God, there's 3 wide into turn 7.
Uh-oh. Right hooked. Fuck. Oh God, the pit lane is blocked. Yellow, red flag, something.
Immediately.
Yellow flag, red flag, a flag. There's a flag on the play.
Personal foul.
Looking unnecessary roughness. Of all people, Silica just straight up dumps Riho. And like, I know they made a little bit of contact here on the way into turn NASCAR 6, but...
What does the visor cam say?
I mean, she turns out of it like the car's not there. She didn't turn into Riho, but she didn't turn away from her either, so... And then what follows is utter destruction. Oh, this is a new angle. Yuck! Oh, and then Ruby just had to pile into the end there. I'm amazed that Corvette's even in motion. That thing is fucked. And if it were anybody else in this driver's seat, I'd be concerned for them banging their head on the steering wheel, because that's directly into the pit barrels, and then gets tagged by Akira as well.
Also, didn't she just lose factory support from GM not too long ago?
Yeah, because GM fucked off. After Tyler is separated to create his team.
So that's...
I think we've just witnessed the end of a legend there.
Yeah.
And, well, considering I'm looking at my notes and I only see 17 cars starting the next, or, on the restart, I don't think Akira and Riho continue either.
I'd be surprised if I'd be surprised if that Toyota is still alive.
Yeah, it's a sketchy one for him. But he avoided the big problems. He just got bumper damage. He's got bodywork and like aero and stuff. Even Riho has more than that because she has left rear suspension.
That Toyota slammed into a steel body muscle car at 50 miles an hour and then hit barrels.
Did he? Did he? I mean, did he hit the? Yeah, did he hit the barrels? Obviously, he hit the fucking car. I don't know what the that was already weird from Celica just looking at that, the way that she just changed lines like that. It's 80 actually. He didn't really hit the barrels though. The Chevelle was so fucking heavy it absorbed all of his momentum, but also at the same time, Riho herself took an entire ass car directly to her. Like that is directly to the driver's body. That impact.
Yeah. How the Ender Concussion Protocol 101.
Too soon, asshole. We're testing out a new Rolling Start implementation for yellow flag restarts here at the Sunday Cup. And, yeah, so now that we have had 3 vehicles bow out of the event, Ruby is now the POV driver after having slammed directly into multiple parked cars. She got her car fixed during the red flag period and continues the race. Obviously we couldn't quite do like administrative looking at what Celica did because we were still doing the championship and 2 of the admins are actively racing in it, so well, karma. Celica has damage again. She got ran into by her teammate.
Did she get bonked by Red?
Yep.
Silka did that to herself.
And then, like, the fucking insane thing about that crash, the 3 cars that DNF from it, fucking, Barbara, Kira, and, Riho, those were the 3 points leaders.
Yeah.
First, second, and third in points in this race are not gonna see the checkered flag.
Yeah, on one hand, it was horrible to witness. Such a horrible incident. But as someone in the championship fight somehow.
Yeah, this has dragged you back into it because now it's like it's removed 2 of them and it's taken a 3rd out of contention for this race. And you're sitting here on 3rd, working on taking 2nd away from Shiro. Looks like you might just send. No, Shiro broke late enough somehow.
Again, 1950s braking technology.
Thomas scooting by another 8. There's just like, there's 2 8.6s up here. Natsuki is somewhere. She's in 10th. There's 3 AE86s in this race, and this championship, I guess, by extension. Now we're looking at, maybe he's still not done yet. Oh, never mind. Suzuka lost too much momentum on exit. No, he tried to stick his nose, but he couldn't get up there.
Yeah, welcome to the Mid-Jaleo Watkins clan.
Ruby is in between the Kaiser family. is like the first time that any of the 3 Aqua drivers have really had an effect on anything. This is the highest any of them have run on pace this entire championship. Up to this point, yeah, they've both tasted the front, but that's only because they've had good RNG on the starting grid and then done nothing with it. For, you know, you can point out like, oh, well, Yo and Ruby drive front-wheel drive cars. Hanamaru's got a 4-wheel drive car.
Yeah, she had a front row start at,
First round. She started on pole at, Lago Maggiore.
Thank you, I couldn't remember that track's name off my head. And, she got dusted by turn 1. By a rear-wheel drive muscle car.
Yeah. So now Ruby is in 5th. The Mini Cooper's not a good car, so I'm just kind of surprised. She's doing what Silica did at Tokyo, and she's just overperforming that fucker.
Meanwhile,
Round 2 between you and Hernandez. Maybe this time with less? Nope, not less contact. Of course not. You shove, well, you don't really shove Pablo wide, but the contact forces him to go wide. And you get the spot.
yep, now my current job is just to run.
Escape. And, well, you should have at least the acceleration to do that with. I don't know about top end, but...
The thing is, I'm not too worried about Pablo. I'm worried more about Zach.
The Roadster or the Mini that just danced through the fucking chicane?
The Roadster. Well, both, honestly. I don't know. I can't remember how good that Roadster is around here. But also that Mini, I was getting information from the craziest crew chief known to mankind.
You're going to have to be more specific than that.
Yeah, I can do this thing like joke, Emmy.
Yeah, probably. I imagine being told how Ruby was just picking her way through the field inexplicably despite having, on paper, like a bottom 3 car on the grid that only even qualified because her, Yoshiko, and Hanamaru played teamwork at Tsukuba to qualify, and Yoshiko didn't even qualify. And she just weaved through both Thomas and Pablo, though Pablo's gonna get back ahead on the straight because, you know, he has an actual motor in that car. Crossover attack! Jesus.
Yeah, this is going to have me actually kind of concerned.
You clearly taught, I don't know if you've taught her or if you've taught somebody else on Aqua that then taught Ruby, but I was not aware she had this kind of racecraft.
I've had a couple conversations with that.
I mean, I've had more than a few, but I didn't teach her any of that. I don't know, maybe Muse did, but it could be both.
Here we go, final lap. Now we have main character syndrome versus somebody who has yes amount of laps around here. I tried to park the bus turn 1, and now me and the Mini going up the S's.
And she kind of just diffed you on turn-in there.
Yeah, I was not expecting the Mini Cooper to actually have
Grip?
Yeah.
Oh, newsflash, it did. And that was probably your last good chance at taking the spot back, so I think we've just seen a front-wheel drive win with no asterisk. I'm the only asterisk maybe being 3 less cars to pass, and she had to fix her car in the fucking red flag period, but...
There we go, that's the excuse. During the repairs, something got changed. That's a joke.
there's actually not a rule saying you can't do that. And we all know how much you love to talk about the rule being followed to the letter. I don't know if Aqua really has the ingenuity for that, but well, they have the ingenuity to win from Watkins Glen. And you claw your way back into the championship fight with second place there, and Pablo and Thomas are, well, actually not so much Thomas. Whomst? Thomas, but definitely Pablo is going to be a problem. I say that we have a massive, just like clusterfuck of point standings here. So you are now the points leader coming out of Watkins Glen, despite not winning the race.
Huh.
You are one up on both Pablo Hernandez and Shiro Suzuka, who has had no incredible finishes yet, but he has never fallen lower than 9th at the line. Continuing with his 6th place finish here. Pablo had a win, but then he also immediately finished outside the top 12 at fucking Dragon Trail.
Like I said, everyone's allowed the one mulligan, it seems.
And Shiro hasn't used his yet, so...
Oh boy.
Shiro hasn't, and arguably neither has Natsuki, who's 4th in points. You're at 58. Shiro and Pablo are at 57. Natsuki is at 56. Siegfried Brandt is at 54, and Thrasher is at 52, who's also had, kind of to a lesser extent than Shiro, but he's also had no bad races, but this is his worst finish with 8th. He just had 7th, 7th, 6th, 8th.
Consistency 1000.
Riho is... I do believe I saw her. She is in the final race, so she's at 50. She's kind of technically there, but not really. And then Liza's at 49. I would say that's kind of the end of the drivers who mathematically have a chance, because then the next lowest who's actually able to start the final race, Riza has 38 points. So she's mathematically unable to win the championship. Akira and Barbara are posthumously 9th and 10th in points, but their cars cannot make it to the final round.
Yeah. Those cars are going to need a funeral director.
Urtao's not in this category. We return to Canada for the championship finale for the Sunday Cup. And yeah, we did not go to Abu Dhabi because that is kind of a long lap, and we wanted... I mean, this isn't a short lap either, but we still get to have like 5 or 6 here.
Yeah.
Those are just much more picturesque as a finale instead of just, hey, we're in a freaking desert.
Yeah, it's also just a short hop over from Watkins Glen, New York.
Yeah. Probably 2 of the closest together tracks. Just in general in the Challenge Series, much less tracks that are in different fucking countries.
Wouldn't be surprised if we had spectators from both events here.
Yeah, you got a passport. I mean, fuck, travel must have been nice. We are away from Montreal. Yo, who actually won the qualifier here, starts on pole and immediately loses it to a car that's rear-wheel drive. Go figure. Interesting call here. So, Shiro... There we go. Shiro Suzuka is the POV driver. And is, as mentioned before, tied for 2nd in points, only 1 back from you. And I think we already saw back there. No, never mind. I thought you made contact back here.
Oh yeah, I'm annoyed at the qualifying draw.
Oh yeah, you did not really get any help here at all. Where did you start? 15th. Meanwhile, one of your 2 closest points rivals started 3rd. Yeah, it doesn't help anything. He didn't even stay there. He got passed by his title rival.
Yeah.
Because Natsuki's also only 2 back from you, so... But yeah, Shiro Suzuka is obviously fighting for the title here. He has not won a race in the Challenge Series. He has raced at least once every week since he made his debut at the start of the season, and he has not won yet. He has gotten second place 3 times. He is a fucking silver hunter if ever I've seen one. But if there's ever a time to finally clutch up and get it done, why not take a fucking championship with it too?
Yeah, just full dangle hammer this. Wait a minute.
We got, now this time it is 2 of the oldest drivers too wide. God, this is oh, I would say it's a prestigious 3 wide. No, because Shiro Suzuka's career went nowhere because he kind of nearly died. Who will come out on top? It's going to be Thomas, I think. No, yep, yeah, it's Thomas.
Yup.
So, Natsuki's up to second. A pair of EE86s runs 1-2. But,
Third,
on the way.
Yeah.
I was about to say Michiko could try and influence events here. She is Shiro's teammate on Taniguchi Race Team, but she was not able to keep Natsuki behind. The 68 just got a much better run and just got away. Ruby is hitting. That is a lot of damage, but I don't see anybody else going in with her, so I'm not really sure how that happened, and the replay cameras didn't catch it. Suzuka down the inside of the qualifiers, race winner, doesn't quite get it finished. You're not going to get much momentum around the outside there, but better acceleration because he's not front-wheel drive. Thomas decides to give Yo a nudge, and that's going to damage the FTO and the Roadster. Whoopsie. That's not going to help you any, Thomas. Not that you're really fighting for anything here. So we have Michiko, who is just kind of stuck in the middle of a tie for second in points, basically, with Shiro and Pablo, and then 4th in points. God, what a world we'd be living in if the starting grid didn't decide to slap you on the wrists. Pablo just kind of tail whips Michiko there. There's not a G there, Ranker. I don't know why my mouth keeps doing that. Yeah, Michiko not going to put up any resistance to her teammate passing. She's well aware that Suzuka's fighting for much more than just 3rd place right there. Brent, Brent had a mathematical shot, but if his title rivals are running 1, 2, 3, he doesn't really have much of a shot at anything.
Yep. Oh, I think there might have actually been contact between Thomas and Siegfried.
Oh yeah, those are teammates. Thomas already had damage from running into the back of Yo.
Oh boy.
What the heck?
That is life.
No, I'm confused about what the telemetry was reading there. You just... Okay, Thomas. Sir, you can brake way later than that. Oh, Riho's going in too. Oh boy. You just got the thing fixed and you had to pit again. Who? Oh, you did it, didn't you? No, wait. When the fuck? Did you not pit on lap 1? No, you didn't. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so then you just... ...1950s braking technology. I mean, I guess that finishes the job from fucking Lago Maggiore. But not the time to do that.
Yeah, this thing really doesn't like to turn while braking.
This could be the pass for the championship right here because yeah, Natsuki can win the race, but she'd only tie with whoever comes in second between these two. So
tiebreaker, I believe, is best finish.
Yeah. Well, first it's most wins, then best finish if they have the same number of wins, which I'm not sure exactly how that works, because Pablo has a win, Shiro doesn't, and if Natsuki wins, then, you know, they would go to best finish if Pablo finishes second, but not if Shiro does.
It then things get thrown out the window
If Suzuka wins anyway.
Yeah.
Or if Pablo wins anyway, for that matter. If you win and you're not Natsuki, then you just win. There's no two ways about it. There's an attempt at a pass at the worst chicane to pass at. Not Suzuka, you're getting ahead of yourself. You still got 2 laps and change here. Nothing doing at the hairpin.
At this point, it's the perfect time to absolutely push because, well, at any moment, somebody could absolutely finish.
Brant gets a pass done at the hairpin despite having a damaged car. Shame the AI don't know that sometimes some aero damage is not racing. Oh, that is a lot of momentum.
I think, what is bump drafting?
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
Down the inside, Pablo is going for everything. He's going either for checkers or wreckers with that maneuver. He was like 3-4 tenths back and he's just like, I dive now. No option 2 here. That looked fucking weird with that camera angle. Shiro got alongside. That is an exit. How the fuck did you make that work, Suzuka? Too wide probably for the championship. If Suzuka, no, well no, because Suzuka doesn't.
Contact to the back of the leader, bumping right.
The cameraman was having a seizure. Hang on. He went for it again. He found gap and put car, but Natsuki fends it off again on exit. Maybe. Never mind. They're too wide for the race lead. Suzuka wants so badly to get involved, but he's just gonna push Natsuki back ahead of Pablo. I think he's supporting the other guy. But yeah, that's a bad idea, but still, I just backed out and let it happen. Best case scenario, they fuck each other up at the next chicane and Suzuka fucking crawls to a victory. Pablo, new leader out of the 3rd chicane.
No, but a crossover.
And a crossover attack. Natsuki falls from 1st to 3rd in one sector of Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I probably butchered that. I can't stand saying that name. I'm like ignoring way too many letters in that man's name. So I just keep calling it Track Montreal. Bless you. Oh, Natsuki is bowing out, it looks like. She's used up all of her guts, so to speak. Now it's just down to Shiro Suzuka and Pablo Hernandez. The guy who showed up a few months ago versus the guy who's been here since the Assetto Corsa installment of the series.
Here we go, turn 1, now we go into turn 2. Now as we enter the technical section of the course, the 88.6 being more nimble should have the advantage as we go into turn 3.
Pablo breaks the 98 car. 86 with a better run, he's forced into the dirt! Around the outside.
It's gonna set him up for the inside into this heavy braking zone, side by side. Into
pinch. The other pinch. They pinch each other on opposite ends of the chicane.
Hit the DRS line for Formula 1.
That is a very big exit advantage to Suzuka, though. Pablo sends it. More contact.
Check. Here we go. Running to the hairpin. Pablo's gonna have the preferred line of possibly more horsepower.
But the 98 just had way better exit. He was able to straighten out the wheel sooner. Send it. Ooh!
And it's gonna open up the door.
Natsuki is gonna sneak back into second because Pablo had to park the bus to not run Shiro completely over. I feel like I'd have just driven through him. And that chaos And that chaos is going to leave Shiro with plenty of room to run away. The view from the front is finally his, and if he makes one more chicane, he is a race winner and a championship winner. Have you ever?
No, I've never.
Shiro Suzuka, victorious in Canada. His first win in the series, his first championship in the series, and he took it with only one win and a bunch of upper mid-pack finishes. He didn't need no fucking mulligan, though, and that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And as the final points tally comes back in, he gets it by 2 points. At the end of things, Pablo and Natsuki are instead tied at 75, 2 back from him. Siegfried Brandt, despite getting damage on a couple laps ago, he was also like top 5 are the only ones who didn't get damage. Everybody else did something stupid at some point in the race, so he comes away with 4th in points at 68. Riho and Liza are tied at 66. You needed 2 mulligans, so you went from the points lead down to 7th, thanks to bad brakes and a bad starting grid. Thrasher at 62, 1 behind you, as he gets his worst finish of the championship, only getting 11th at Montreal, and he had to fight a shopping cart for it, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, I wouldn't call Stephanie's car a shopping cart.
Brother in Christ, I don't mean that. I mean the fucking Suzuki.
Step away from the Suzuki.
You were a bot, and that action was performed automatically. Riza is 9th in points at 51, 11 back from Thrasher.
Jeez. What was the top, the top part of the title fight was separated by how many points?
Shiro, Pablo, and Natsuki were 2 points apart by the end of the championship, and they were only 2 points apart going into this race.
Jeez. Have you ever?
No, I have never. Stephanie Kaiser, 10th at 48, tied with Ruby, who got her miracle win at Watkins Glen and then did nothing else. 48 points, 20 of them came from round 4. And this was her second best finish, finishing 9th on screen here. Posthumously, Akira and Barbara get 12th and 13th in points, off of only running 3 of the 5 scheduled races. So that just tells you what the trajectory of their championships were before that ridiculous Watkins Glen wreck. They both finished ahead of Silica in points, despite Silica's insane run at Tokyo, and while Silica being the one that facilitated that crash to begin with. Thomas seemed like he was doing better than he was. He had good finishes at Watkins Glen and at Dragon Trail, but when he wasn't on, he was really off, finishing 18th 3 times.
Louise.
Michiko gets 16th with only 39 points. Hanamaru with 38 points, 17th. Rain with 18th at 34. Yo with 28 and down in 19th. Really not at all impressed with that FTO, and I don't think she is either. And finally, Pepper rounds out the field, Pepper Modesto, with a grand total of 25 points.
Pepper was in this championship? I actually can't realize it.
Her best finish, I'm trying to do math here. She scored 7 points in her best finish at round 3 back in Tokyo.
So that's what, 14th?
Yeah, that would be 14th. She finished 13th, 19th, 14th, 13th, 17th.
In that 17th year, it has to also include the fact that 2 people couldn't race.
Same with the Watkins Glen finish. She got 13th there, or 15th there. I can't numbers. Yeah, he got 15th twice, not 13th twice. She got 15th out of 17 at the Glen, 17th out of 18 here. That Integra did nothing. And she didn't get helped with the starting grid either, but like...
I feel so bad
Fuck.
for her. But somebody has to get shotgun on the field.
And someone has to be last, scoring not even 30% of the points of the champion. Suzuka, you can take any two races in Suzuka's championship, and he would have still outscored Pepper's entire run.
Jeez.
Even his first two races, where he got math 7th and 10th, that was still 25 points on its own.
God, that.
It's white, pink, it's a Honda. Welcome back, Haru Uara. Fuck.
Just need to slap a Hello Kitty sticker on it.
I don't think Pepper would go for that. But that is week 151, the Sunday Cup in the books. Shiro Suzuka has finally torn the Band-Aid off. Mind you, going to quickly go through the statistics here, because this has been tracked somewhere. Where was this mentioned? Up the shut fuck. Was it in this? Was it in this tab? There's way too much in this fucking thing in here. Okay, there we go. Suzuka has made... Prior to this championship, he made 7 appearances. In 5 weeks.
Okay.
And then in this championship, he ran 2 attempts in the qualifiers before making it in. No, that's not true. He only had to do the one. He finished second at Agronode 1. Yeah, second. Again, that was like his 4th second. And then he runs all 5 races here. He had to run 12 races in the span of 3 months. And then he finally got a victory.
Holy
Fucking
smoke.
hammering away at it.
Meanwhile, I think I showed up on debut and won at the Barcelona Rallycross circuit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But,
Rest in
that
peace,
is-
Rally Chicken.
oh. We didn't kill the concept, we just killed the series.
Yeah.
Kill the idea, but not the man. And the car still operates, it just doesn't have run dirt tires anymore. But yeah, that is week 151. That is the Sunday Cup. Back to normal competition for week 152, which should have been week 150. Blah, 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 blah. You get the picture. I'm out of here.